Welcome everyone. Multi-dimensional breathwork cosmic event. Rave and I create lines. We're waiting for Rave to hop on. Type in the chat where you're from, how you're feeling on this day today. What is your intention for the practice? Welcome Moy DeLuca. You don't need anything but your lungs and an open mind. A spine to align with rave and I create lines. What up, Mungo Man? What up, Island Boaz? Waiting for Rave to hop on, then we'll get into some electric breaths. How you brothers doing? Brothers. Brothers. How you brothers doing? Mungo Man memes. What up? There we go, Rave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Whoa. Yes.
Sweet, sweet. I can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear. How you feeling today, bro?
Feeling ready. I wanna learn. I'm open.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah. I mean, today is it's an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. So, I mean, lunar eclipses are always good for you to, for everyone to figure out about their emotional energy, the spells cast it upon themselves, continuing to cast upon themselves by themselves. Um, the energy that kind of rules this world and all the jinns that come along with it, and pretty much how we have to get into our hearts and above, and we do that through our spiritual practices. Uh, but first, conquering our emotional energies as much as we can, and then wean into our spiritual practices more. So, yeah, it really is just a key thing to note that family, like we learn the best through consistency, and so like no matter what one person on any of these platforms might teach us or anything, if we don't apply these things for months upon years, you know what I mean? Like at least 6 months, I get as a good investor of spiritual health, of emotional health, of physical health and such. I give any product that I try out a 6 month trial before I ever start like seeing how it works with my body, how I can like give it to other people and such like that. Like I give it at least 3 to 6 months. And so even when it comes to something like breath work that you can easily get blown away the first time around, easily, you still want to give the actual purpose behind it, 6 months, because not only is it trying to open up all your chakras, it's trying to heal your glands, heal your blood, heal your tissues, open up your third eye, and then open up your crown so you can tap into your oversoul. And so if we don't kind of see that having to have like some type of 6 month to 3 year progress, then family, it's never gonna we never were in the right mindset. We never were in the right mindset. So I coach like breathwork like a couple times a week in person with people, and it's really for me. I have to always remind myself to bring it down to what people need, because I'm advanced in a certain way where I practice certain breathwork techniques that, like, for most people they wouldn't even get much out of it, like I can, but um, for most people, they just need to feel the power of breath work. Or if you've already felt the power of breath work, just feel it again. You know what I mean? Like, it's always good to re-feel it, get that blast off. Remember, like, technologies of the body and how this is a micro spaceship inside of bigger spaceships that are attached to different dimensions, and we can tether ourselves to our oversoul and the higher densities above that we are in these spacecrafts, connecting and astral projecting ourselves to even get to down to this physical dimension in each level. And so we want to be able to use breath work as an astral projection and lucid dreaming technique consciously, just like when we go to sleep we are unconsciously meditating. We can use breath work as a conscious lucid dream and astral projection technique. And so we want to consciously be able to tap into those higher aspects of our aura field. And inside of those higher aspects of our aura field, we are able to tap into our oversoul. After we tap into our soul, we're able to tap into our oversoul, and then tap into our avatar, and then tap into our full light body, and then to even tap into our scalar body after that. And then after that, if you can get that far in a session, like again, me, I sometimes go for like hours in my breathwork sessions because I'm looking to tap into my God body. That God body is like, it's not even a body, you know what I mean? It's like it's just God and whatnot. And it's very silent, it's very still, it's very dark. And but there's levels of ways that I get there, and there's like bliss levels that come along with it. So it's always great to feel that energy. Yeah, it's always great to feel that energy as we tap along with it. And even if you just get to your heart chakra, family, that's always a great blessing, because you're moving past the lunarian energy, the third, the three ether, the three dimensions that the world is ran by, that the moon runs, and we get to actually experience that the field of energy force that's in our heart chakra. And so even if we just cook it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, family? If you can cook up your stomach a little bit with the breath, cook up enough prana, enough ether, just to come into that consciousness of your heart, you done the work. You're in the fourth dimension. It's literally that simple. Now, to stay there, obviously it takes that emotional maturity that takes those months to years. But like the breath work every single day, man, I can't say it enough. Like, it's a way to get us to exactly where the meditations and the qigongs are looking to take us. But it can be increased if we know what we're doing and we have the right mindset for it. If we have the right mindset, and obviously, like, the breath is only going to get us so far as well. Like, once you fill up your whole body with prana, it does take a certain level of, like, now you have to start working more towards, like, being aligned with the nature around here. Like, you can, like, be in the light, you can do the chanting, you can be in different lights, you can do the chanting, and then you start working more with the primal light fields and primal sound fields, and then you pump the kundalini with those two and such, and now you're able to actually tap into the higher forces and such. But the breath work will at least get you to the kundalini, the ninth chakra, the ninth dimension, and you'll be actually able to at least tap into the oversoul. You know what I mean? You're at least able to tap into the oversoul. So that's where we're going with the breath work today, is at least trying to get to the oversoul. It's multidimensional because we are, as soon as we leave the third chakra, the lunarian field of existence, the three ether, when we get to the sixth ether, we're automatically multidimensional. We're in our heart space and we're tapping into our shook, divine love, divine order, divine peace, and such. So, yeah, praises and cheers, everybody. I hope that was a nice little introduction. That was just off the rip, and obviously, I know my brother here is well versed in a lot of these things, so it's great to just be able to have my cipher, have my time to cipher, and watch how together through his listening and through my throat chakra, we literally just create systems for people. We plant seeds of systems for people so they can actually mentally see what the spiritual game is really all about. You could call it spiritual war, but that's also just a name of a game.
Thank you so much, man. You described it amazingly, and I feel like our collaboration is always dope in a sense of I'm gonna go straight into human design. Like you're a 6'2" or 6'3", I'm a 5'1". So you gave us all a demonstration
I'm
of
a
the
4-2.
whole. You're a what?
4-2.
You're a 4'2".
Yeah.
All right.
Or 2-4.
All right. Okay. I thought you were transpersonal. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Just okay.
Go ahead, though.
Let's put human design aside. So the you presented everything. You presented what is possible if people are consistent for 6 months to 3 years of base level to heart chakra level, which is kind of like where most of humanity is supposed to evolve, solar plexus, heart chakra,
Hmm.
and then the avatar states and all the other things. You came out and you presented the people with the whole package. Let's go down to what is accessible now. This is what I'm gonna do is let's not guys, don't be scared if you don't feel all of these things today. This is both of us. We've been doing this for a long time, and we speak about this as the ultimate potential of what is possible for a human. And don't be discouraged if today Rave gives us a breath work and you're not feeling all these things. You're feeling it up maybe to the solar plexus, maybe to the heart chakra. That's still a breakthrough. That's still like, oh my God, that's still amazing. If you stay with it with us today and then take the recording that's going to be on YouTube or Patreons or whatever, and you do it every single day, you're gonna get benefits. I feel like most of humanity today, we really need just to charge up the chakras, just to charge up the energy body. We're gonna go further than that today. I'm just giving a disclaimer that be gentle and don't feel like it's amazing what we can do as humans, and then at the same time, let's not block ourselves. I'm not. I hope, brother, you understand what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no, I totally get it. See, the thing is, if we can even like work with our root chakra today, you know what I mean? Like literally, if you can just slow down, that's the whole point of what we have to start with most humans, is that we have to start off with just slowing people down. Because I like to see human design as that integral system, but I also like to see it as you do grow as you're growing up. So I like to start off with the root with people and say, first you got to learn the time. Learn how to warp time a little bit and figure out what is your own timing. How do you play a part in that? How do you play a part in what your unique timing is? And a lot of that just goes with slowing down your mind, slowing down your breath. And so it's literally, if we can take a little control of our time through our breath and our mind, we've already won for the session. You know what I mean? Because that is key for most people on earth, is like, yo, take the first year of your deconditioning process to like literally just learn your root chakra. Like learn how to figure out what your own inner pressure, like what do you running from? What are you not taking the time to study all these other things with because you're so much in a rush? What are you always consistently running to and running from? Take back your time. And then eventually, as you work your way up through the years, you become a time lord from little other intricacies going up the chart, but you have to at least just like learn to slow down first. And so, like that's all we're gonna start off with that today. It's just learning really how to slow down. And obviously, like we can go to layers and layers of learning these things, but if we can just tackle whoever watches this, if we can just tackle slowing down today, we won. So let's do that.
Let's go.
All right. All right. Let me just read the comments real quick. Just so anybody that might leave might be able to have something to. Yeah, we both study qigong, human design, and facial maneuvers. Um, what else do you learn from? We'll answer that question at the end. What about observing the breath meditation in Neigong? How is it helpful? We'll answer that question at the end as well. Yeah. We'll answer those questions at the end as well. We'll give a little introduction to, what other things that we do and how, observing the breath is going to be key as well later on. All right. So, without introduction, family, let's just go ahead and rub our hands together. Yep. Just feel the heat. Focus. We can close our eyes now and just focus on the heat. A lot of times, if we can just focus on the heat in between our hands right now, that'll allow our bodies just to open up and, in little minor ways that will feel good for ourselves. And then we can stop, hold it right there. And just remember, family, like really breath work is qigong. Breath work is movement in general. Breath work is a type of just moving the air, moving the wind. And so even when we're moving our hands, this can be a part of breath work. So when we're consciously moving any part of our body and then we're tapping into lighter forms of our body, which is like around us and such, we're doing breath work, y'all. So let's not make it complicated and let's just enjoy the journey. So, the first type of breathing technique I want to start us off with is just full body breathing. Is where we're it's abdominal breathing, where we're extending our stomachs on the inhale and letting our stomachs fold in on the exhale. And we're gonna do 6 of those breaths, and we're gonna have a sound that we're gonna have at the end that's just gonna kind of get us into that slower dimension, really tapping into our root chakra. So let's go ahead and start off now. I like to start off with a couple of sounds. Let's go ahead and inhale all together. Inhale a little bit more. Exhale the sound. Inhale. Allow a little bit more air in. Exhale the sound. Inhale. Exhale the sound zzz, like a buzz sound from a bee. Go ahead and hold our hands up high now, right to our heads, right here. And we're just tapping into the morphogenetic field with each other. Let's go ahead and feel the body just slowly settling down into the body, allowing the mind to sink into the body. Once again, we're just tapping into the morphogenetic field where we are consciously creating our realities from the inside out. We can place our hands down now and go ahead and take your first inhale. All through the nose, allow your stomach to fill all the way up. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold for a second. Inhale. Hold at the top. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Hold right there. And exhale the mantra, I'm the A. All right, that was the vowel sound A. So we're gonna um, start to slowly identify ourselves with these vowel sounds. So I say I'm the A, I'm the E, I'm the I, I'm the O, I'm the U. And when we do that, we just kind of add a little bit more self-identification to higher octaves. And that's one of the main important practices of breathwork, is to allow ourselves to have time to self-identify with more than just the physical body. So we're going to do that again. We're going to move to another vowel sound. Inhale now. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold for a second. Inhale now. Fill the stomach up all the way. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Hold right there at the top. Feel free to roll the eyes and the tongue back. Exhale the mantra, I'm Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale all the air. Hold for a second. Inhale, fill up the stomach all the way. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Hold right there at the top. Allow more air in. Keep holding. Roll the eyes and the tongue back. Exhale the mantra, I'm the Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale out all the air. Hold for a couple moments. Big inhale. Fill up the belly, fill up the chest. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. And hold. Allow more air in. And hold. Allow more air in. Exhale the mantra. I'm the Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale the air out and hold. Inhale into the stomach and the chest. Fill it all the way up. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Hold right there. Allow more air in and hold. Exhale. I'm Pause for a moment and just be with your individual breath. Prefer to wiggle your body around. Make sure you're just staying inside of your body with your mind. I lead by example with how I chant and how I tone so that you one day can just have your own creative style and feel into the power of your vocals to elevate you throughout the octaves. But you can chant however you want, and let it express however you want whenever you're doing the vowel sounds. The vowel sounds shift our aura field in certain ways, and that's why we want to say I am the whatever vowel we're chanting, so that we can actually identify more with our aura field. All right. So next, now we're going to kind of cook up a little bit more energy inside of our stomachs a little bit more. This kind of tantra breathing will allow you to continue to identify more as the energy, and that's what we're going more for. because we obviously have a lot of other identities. So we want to just add on and pack in more identity as the energy. So this type of breathing, we're going to extend our chest forward and let it concave in. And with the inhales, the chest comes up. The exhales, the chest comes down. And we're just wiggling our whole spine. If you're sitting up straight, whether that's in any type of lotus or you're in easy position on a chair or whatever, you're just making sure your full spine is involved. Again, inhaling, your chest comes up. Exhaling, your chest comes down. And we're gonna do 15 of those, and then we're gonna rotate to 15 a type of magnetic and electric type of breathing. So what that looks like is 2 inhales through the nose, 2 inhales through the mouth. So it, I'll just demonstrate it actually. It sounds like that's the one cycle of that type of breath, and we're gonna do 15 of those. So again, it would sound like that's one. That's two. Okay, so we're gonna start off with making sure our spine is getting super involved, and this will help us create more heat inside of our stomachs and allow the energy to go upwards, and then we'll be pulling that energy as soon as we rotate into the other type of breathing. And we're going to start off with one round of that first. All right, so again, let's take an inhale, exhale the sound. Inhale, exhale the sound. Inhale, exhale the sound. And for any of my advanced practitioners, whenever you're just doing grounding breaths like we just did, you can always open up your hands and slowly sink them as you exhale. That allows for that Shaolin body inside of you to slowly create itself. So it'd sound like and you can find yourself, the more that you do that, and you can find yourself just naturally doing this throughout the day to calm your energy body down, to calm your emotional body down, and sink that emotion into your body where you can actually utilize it rather than it being all up in your mind and your aura. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go outside and use the restroom. Everybody, just feel free to get into your power positions and get ready for this next round. Be right back.
Welcome, Vibrance and Grace. Welcome, KC Green Love, Lauren Johanna. I'm Cat Blue. Welcome, Middle of Now. Quantum Palacion Mashiach. Welcome, Jerome Shaw. Great to see you, brothers. Gratitude, Haruka Bird. Practicing gratitude. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Sarah Saffron Shaman, welcome.
All right, sweet. Once again, let's dive into our power positions. All right. So again, arms can come out and you can help yourself swing your chest back and forth. I like to do that. That allows a nice like rocking momentum so that my arms can help my spine, but just still focus on the spine. If not, have your hands on your knees and just go back and forth. All right, so we got 15 of those in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let us rotate now. Take a big inhale. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Hold right there. Roll the eyes back. Roll the tongue back. Maybe get a little squeeze of that energy from below. Maybe squeeze your whole body. Squeeze it all the way up. Slow exhale. And hold. We're holding for 10 more seconds. Inhale now. Exhale now. Inhale. Fill up the stomach, fill up the chest. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. And hold. Allow more air in. And slow exhale. Be with your own breath for the next 10 seconds before we go into round 2. All right. Once again, we are feeling our mind sink into our bodies as much as possible. Feel our emotions sink back into our bodies as much as possible. And we can allow our hands to help us guide that into our stomachs, guide that emotionality back into our solar plexus. All right. So, in 3 seconds, we begin round 2. Get in your power positions and begin. Swing your arms. Rotate. Big inhale. A lot more air in. 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 Rotate the eyes and tongue back. Feel free to squeeze your body. Feel the energy rise. Exhale, and we're holding for 15 seconds. And pause. And inhale now. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. And hold right there at the top. Pause right there. Slow exhale. Allow yourself to be with your breath for the next 10 seconds before we go to round 3. Family, even if you don't want to do the full inhale and sink it down, you can always just have your hands facing down. Just like right in front of you, just have them facing down right in front of you, right there, resting on your knees right there. And just have your hands facing down. That'll help the emotional energy sink back into your body, giving your body more energy, not dispersing your emotional energy, keeping it within your solar plexus. All right, let's go into round 3. 5 seconds, y'all. 5 seconds. Get into your power position. And last round. Let's go ahead and get into it. Swing the arms. And rotate. Big inhale. A lot more air in. 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 Hold right there at the top. A lot more air in and squeeze. Roll the eyes and the tongue back and squeeze the energy from your whole body up and into your third eye. Slow exhale, and we're going to hold for 20 seconds. Ten more seconds, family. Keep holding. Take a big inhale now. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A lot more air in. 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 Hold. A lot more air in. And squeeze. Roll the eyes back. Roll the tongue back and squeeze. And exhale. Be with your own individual breath for the next 10 seconds here. We're going to do one more breathing technique. That's going to be it's going to be like 10 minutes, 10-minute long technique. So just prepare yourself to go for about 10 more minutes. Feel yourself opened up. Maybe want to move your body so that you keep your mind in your body. That alone is a qigong in itself. Just moving your body enough to keep your mind inside of your body. At the end of this next technique, I'm going to move this camera back a little bit, and I'm just going to show you a couple of ending off techniques that just get your mind deeper into your body, which is again a different type of breath work without even having to breathe so much or have a specific breathing technique. It's just still getting your mind within your body. So let's move to this next technique. Whenever you just want to go deeper into your third eye in any type of breathing, you can always put 3 fingers on your forehead and 3 fingers on top of your head right here, and you can tap. This tapping will allow um right energy to go into your third eye and allow pretty much the breathing to take a even deeper level. So just tapping, and even if you don't want to tap, you can just have them placed there and hold. Just holding right there. It'll allow a lot to open up, y'all. Obviously, like over time, you'll feel it more, but even just like right now, if you want to try it out, it'll just take it to another level. Just like any of the rolling the eyes back, rolling the tongue back. This Kriya right here, Kriya means technique, will just allow you to go a little deeper, y'all. A little deeper. Even if it's just pushing up on it, just holding it right there, it'll do the job for sure. All right, so this next technique is focusing on the sips. We're getting more into the light body, and we want to allow the third eye to just have a lot of light around it. So we're gonna be creating more nitric oxide with the sipping of the breath. What the sips are pretty much, if I was to do 3 sips, on the inhale it would be, and on the exhale it would be 4 sips. It would be four sips on the exhale would be. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way up to 15 and go all the way back down. And what we're gonna do is on the exhales, we're gonna sip slowly. I mean, we're gonna exhale slowly the sips. On the inhales, we're gonna sip at a regular pace. On the exhales, we're gonna sip slowly. So I'm gonna guide the whole thing, and you're just gonna follow along with me. But just remember, we're sipping slow, or releasing the breath slower on the exhales. All right, family. So let's go ahead and get our grounding breaths in. We're gonna inhale. Feel, feel your power position real quick. Inhale and exhale the sounds. Exhale the sound. Zzz. All right, first inhale. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. 12. 13. 13. 14. 14. 15. Allow more air in. Allow more air in. Squeeze at the top. Allow more air in. Squeeze at the top. And 15. 14. 14. 13. 13. 12. 12. 11. 11. 10. 10. 8. 7. 7. 6. 6. 5. 5. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Big inhale. A lot more air in. More air in. A lot more air in. Hold. A lot more air in. Hold. A lot more air in. Hold and squeeze. Slow exhale. And hold. We're holding here for about 10 seconds. Big inhale. Feel yourself inhale the cosmic rays. Inhale the force. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. Exhale. Inhale. Cosmic energy. Exhale. Cosmic prana. Inhale. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. A lot more air in. And hold at the top. Arms come all the way up. Allowing the force in. Slow exhale. Arms come down. Be with your breath for the next 10 seconds here. We're going to move back into the body just in case any of our consciousness might have spurted out of our head a little bit, out of our crown with these exercises. We're going to just move that energy back into the body now. So we're going to start off with just rolling our neck, bringing the energy into the body. And we're allowing any energy that I might have spurted to come back in, and that energy should feel really good. Go ahead and roll the shoulders now. Go ahead and get a little swim action in. Reverse the swim. Go ahead and get a little swing side to side in. A little swing. Then let's go ahead and get a little twist in there. Let's go ahead and get a little swing back and forth. Right there. And let's go ahead and get a little movement of our chest. Just moving our chest up. Let it fall down. Let's go to our hips now. Let's just go ahead and rotate our hips. You can rotate your hips. Again, I'm standing up now, allowing the energy to come into my legs all the way from my crown, let it sink all the way into my legs. Just hitting the hips a little bit. However you feel like you want to rotate your hips and just get your hips involved. There's many ways you can get your hips involved, but we're just targeting all the areas that we want to get a little bit involved here. All right. And now we're just gonna rotate our hands and our ankles at the same time if you can. There you go. Just get it all the way flowing through. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and push the energy one way, catch it, and push it the other way. Catch it, push it the other way. Catch it, push it the other way. Move it up, move it down, move it up, move it down, move it up, move it down, move it up, move it down. And we can go ahead and come back to where we began, rubbing our hands. A little darker in here now for me. Sweet. Well, thank you everybody that has joined and that will continue joining all of our breath adventures with, tapping into our more etheric selves. I mean, this one was a very beginner's level breathwork technique that I usually give to, my first timers. And, but it's super powerful because if you were just to do this every single day, even as not a first timer, you would get a lot of benefits, and so there's a lot more advanced techniques that for people that want to go further and deeper and just get creative with it. But in general, we're doing the same things just in a fashion of what we of knowing what we're doing. So once again, everybody, it's just a blessing to share the ethers with y'all and tap into the non-ether power.
Thank you, man. It's definitely I've been focusing on more of like a parasympathetic long exhale holds, more water. If you want to go Demon Slayer, I was
Yeah.
focusing more on like water breathing. This was more like thunder and fire breathing. And at some point, at a few points, I really felt the top of my head inside really cooled down, really cold inside. And I was like, okay, this place was craving for oxygen, I'm guessing for months, because I was just putting it down, putting it down. So there are many different elemental breathwork techniques. Check out Rave, hit him up if you want to learn about breathwork. Hit us both up if you want to learn about human design. We all have our special flavors, how we approach it. Energy work, check out our profiles, the websites, everything. Possible lives coming up. I don't know what you want to do with this recording. You want to put it on our YouTubes? You want to leave it on
Yeah.
IG? You want to make it
um
exclusive?
uh Post it on IG and then make me a collaborator in it. This would just be a really good like introduction to breath work for people, and let this be on IG, and then if you can, yeah, save it, and then let's post it on YouTube as well.
Dope, dope. You want to see some questions or you don't have time?
Um, it is getting dark here.
All right.
Um, Let me see if there is any questions. If anybody has a question right now, we'll do one question if there is anybody that has one question. We'll give a
Okay, we
couple
got
moments.
time for one if somebody wants to go through. If not, just DM us.
Yeah, yeah, we're always open. You know what I mean? The work is easy, so let's get this work in. See who we
Thank
got in
you.
the
Thank
building.
you, everybody, for coming. FM Cough, Minnesota, K321, James Porterfield, Nayara, Amy, Auric Vibes, Babe, East, 4848, Peace Enigma, holds hands with us, Spirit of Nature, thank you. Davis Valentine, Foistel, Blu-ray Bodhisattva. I made a logo for him. What up, man?
Dang.
Career. What up, Nadira? Lil Spook, Diana. Welcome, Diana. Manifester, Sarah Saffron, Shaman, and everyone else that got caught up in the chat. Do we have one question? Okay, Kia says thanks.
Yeah, it looks like we're good to go. Again, if y'all have, I mean, a lot of times right after breathing, people don't got questions. They're just basking in it. So we'll let y'all keep basking in it. And if y'all got more questions, y'all know where to find us. This has been an amazing moment in our adventures with social media. We'll go ahead and close it out now. Again, invite me as a collaborator so it's on my page as well. And, we'll schedule this again sometime, and there'll be a lot more questions as we keep doing this.
Wholeness.
Owners, praises and cheers, family. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Till next now.